Welcome everybody to this new series where we will be learning about atoms and chemicals. Well, chemicals are atoms and molecules and proteins at some point in these episodes using this new mod called Minechem, which is an interesting mod for people who have already started learning about nuclear fusion or atoms in general. Now, it's not exactly realistic. For example, the fusion doesn't happen as it would in real life, and fission doesn't either. The only things which actually fission and fusion naturally are the green ones here, which will kill you if you keep them in your inventory too long, from radiation damage. But first, before starting any lesson, we will take a look at this new laboratory I made. So, here is our main desk, and the electrolysis, or electrolysis I call it, our electrolysis, which we'll be using most of the time. These are our atom unbonders and bonders. Now, the more important part is this bit. This is where I will be storing all the molecules we use during the episode, so we can go back to them and use them. You put a minecart here, and I push it, and it should go into its compartment. I have had problems with its system, but that's normal because it uses too much redstone to my comfort. Let's go to our biology areas. So here is living biology. Well, I suppose all biology is living. Be quiet, sheep! Go away! I'm trying to show people this. They're eating all the grass as the Notch implemented it. I would have preferred if they ate this grass. Oh, look, an egg. Oh, look, a baby. Oh, they have new sounds and they're so cute. Anyway, and their heads aren't giant anymore, are they? No, they are still. So this is our main living biology, as in animal biology. Out of the way, chicken. And we have anything which we would need to sustain them with. Water, apples, seeds, and everything. So, this side of the biology department is the vegetal biology with our melons, which are very important, lettuce, corn, tomato, everything. I'm not going to go into detail, I'll do that another day. This is from the Mo Foods mod, so you have more things you can make, and there's all this food you can also make. I also have the Simple Ores mod installed because it lets me get awesome ores on my server too. So, this here is our Super Collider, where we will be fusioning atoms together. Of course, it's not huge and giant because I really couldn't be bothered making it that big, and here we have computers to make sure it doesn't break. Well, it doesn't explode while we're fusioning atoms. Fusion reactor. So, I can't run. There we go. This is our nuclear turbine room, where we will be fissioning atoms. And as you can see, we have a bar of uranium, even though uranium is actually supposed to be yellow. But this is adamantium, a ore from the Simple Ores mod, and that's our tower thing. You can hear fire because I used fire to make the particles come out of the top, even though it's not that useful for particles to go out the top. So back to our main room. Let's see what materials we have today. An orange juice and melon for me, and glass bottles. Now, what could we possibly use these glass bottles for? I'll take some test tubes and table of elements and chemistry book. So, what could we use the glass bottles for? Well, I know. Let's go get some water and see. The only spot I've got water is up in the biology room or in here. Move! I need clean water. Get out of there. So, we've got 3 bottles of water, which is all we need to get our first atoms. I'd say this is the easiest atom you can get. Or maybe not. No, it isn't. So, we go to our electrolysis, which I can't get right because it doesn't seem right, it doesn't sound right. And we put 2 empty test tubes on the top and see what we get from it. This is our chemistry book, so we can see what we would get from turning anything into atoms in Minecraft. Oh, I didn't know bones could get me iron. That's interesting. Now, so we have our first atoms, oxygen and hydrogen. But it's theoretically precise because you get H2, but you should only be getting one O. But I suppose that because there's more than one bottle of water, you get O2. But anyway, or maybe it's because you're supposed to get H4O2 and it doesn't work properly. So we can see actually that with these atoms, we can then go to unbond them over here. For example, I want to unbond my O2 atoms to get 2 oxygen atoms. I can unbond them into oxygen. As we shall wait. Hurry up and unbond. There we go, oxygen. And then we can bond them into H2, yeah. Dihydrogen monoxide. Water, yes, H2O.
User left your channel.
Oi, not allowed to say that. Gosh, people leaving my channel while I'm doing a video, that's not permitted. There we go, dihydrogen monoxide. Or water. I never use the term dihydrogen monoxide, it sounds funny. Yes, we should need another one, so I'll just prepare some more of these. So, I'm back with all of these. It didn't take that long, but I am starving. I'm gonna eat a melon. It's actually watermelon. Nom 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 nom. And drink this nice orange juice with melon. Watermelon. Yes. So, now that I have about 5 dihydrogen monoxide, or water, H2O as I usually say, we can bond them into molecular crafting. I think we have to put this down here. We can't bond them for some reason. It doesn't want to work. Okay. Well, we can't bond them, but look, you have dihydrogen monoxide, or water. Maybe if I got a bucket... Excuse me. Could I have a bucket? Thank you. If I got a bucket, maybe I could do it. Let's see. Dihydrogen monoxide. It still doesn't want to work. I don't know why, but I did craft the molecule water twice, and it should work. Or maybe like this. Or maybe like this. No, it doesn't want to work, does it? Now, so you can do this, and then you can just combine it twice in here, for example, and make H2O, H2O. And that's the problem with the bonder. It doesn't understand where it has to combine it and such. So, we've made 5 hydrogen monoxides, and that's the end of the episode. I've shown you how to make water in a test tube, even though it's then useless because you can't drink it, you can't throw it at people. You can throw it at people, but it doesn't do anything. But that's the end of the episode. Next time we will go into more interesting factors, and I'll introduce everyone to uranium fission and fusion. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.